Nakita po natin abnormally high WBC count considering the normal is from 4 to 11. Sa peripheral blood film, nakakita po ng mga sickle cell. Based on this finding and the result provided, what automated parameter of this patient is most likely inaccurate and what follow-up test should be done to accurately assess this parameter. So, falsely increase WBC count. Sa blood film, naka-encounter po tayo ng mga sickle cell. So, what could be the possible case? This can be due to lyse, resistant red cell, due to abnormal hemoglobin, hemoglobin C, or hemoglobin S. So, correct answer number 41, letter C. Itong mga RBC na to, because they are not lysed by the diluent sa mga old instrument, can be counted as WBC. So, ang pinaka-remedy dito, perform a manual WBC count with prolonged incubation or reaction time with the diluent. Falsely increased WBC due to lyse-resistant red cell because of abnormal hemoglobin, hemoglobin S or hemoglobin C. Correct answer 41, letter C. Number 42, which of the following factors binds to platelet via the glycoprotein 2B3A? Huwag kakalimutan, yung glycoprotein 2B3A receptor is our platelet receptor for fibrinogen. Ano po yung condition na walang glycoprotein 2B3A complex? Huwag kakalimutan, Glanzmann's thrombocythemia. Correct answer 42, letter C. Huwag pong mako-confuse sa von Willebrand factor. Ang platelet receptor naman po for the von Willebrand factor is glycoprotein 1B na wala naman po sa mga patient with Bernard-Soulier syndrome. Correct answer number 42, letter C. Number 43. Which of the following tests would help to differentiate between Bernard-Soulier syndrome and Glanzmann's thrombocythemia? Huwag kakalimutan, platelet aggregation test. Just a review. In Bernard-Soulier syndrome and in von Willebrand disease, normal ang aggregation with both agonists, ECA, epinephrine, collagen, and ADP, but fails to aggregate in the presence of what agonist? Ristocytin. Huwag malilito, kabaliktaran naman po yung result obtained sa Glanzmann's thrombocythemia. In Glanzmann's thrombocythemia, normal ang aggregation with ristocytin. Normal aggregation with ristocytin, but fails to aggregate in the presence of what agonist? ECA, epinephrine, collagen, at saka ADP. Correct answer number 43, letter D. Number 44. A 50-year-old man has been on heparin for the past 7 days. Which combination of tests is expected to be abnormal? Huwag kakalimutan, palong po yung PT, APTT, and of course yung thrombin time. Correct answer number 44, letter D. Number 45, warfarin. Kamag-anak po nito si coumarin, coumadin, mga oral anticoagulant. They are vitamin K antagonists. Now, if they are vitamin K antagonists, they inhibit your vitamin K dependent factors. Factors 2, 7, 9, at saka 10. Pero kung mapapansin nyo po, walang 2, 7, 9, at saka 10. Ano pong pwedeng isagot dito? Protein C at saka S. Yung protein C at saka S, inhibitor naman po ng coagulation, but similar to your prothrombin group of factors, yung protein C and protein S are also vitamin K dependent. So, correct answer number 45, letter C. Number 46, which of the following is most commonly associated with activated protein C resistance. Activated protein C resistance. Activated protein C resistance, according to her, is the single most common cause of thrombosis. In 90% of this individual, the cause is a gene mutation of factor V or factor V laden. Affected individual are prone to thrombosis, common sa mga 40 years older. Correct answer 46, letter B. Number 47, 48 are related questions. Factor V laden promotes thrombosis by prevention of the activation of activated factor V. Correct answer 47, letter E. Factor V laden mutation is a single point mutation in factor V gene that inhibits factor 5A in activation by protein C. Activated protein C enhances the activation of activated factor V and activated factor 8. Correct answer 47, letter A. Number 48, a patient presents to ER with symptom consistent with deep vein thrombosis. Which of the following tests is a screening test for factor V laden mutation? A question lifted from Elsevier. Activated protein C resistance is a screening test that will be abnormal in the presence of factor V laden defect. A clot-based test based on the inability of activated factor V to be inactivated. Correct answer number 48, letter D. Number 49, a patient who received blood transfusion experienced a moderate transfusion reaction because of the presence of free hemoglobin in the plasma, which serum protein will exhibit decreased levels. Huwag kakalimutan. In case of intravascular hemolysis, ano mangyayari sa concentration ng available haptoglobin? Decrease. Kasi yung haptoglobin, ibabind yung hemoglobin. So, decrease haptoglobin in hemolysis, trivia lang. Kung ito decrease haptoglobin, ano naman yung condition with increased haptoglobin? Pwedeng sagot po doon is acute inflammation. Kasi ang haptoglobin is also an acute phase reactant. In hemolysis decrease, in case of inflammation, increase haptoglobin. Correct answer 49, letter D. Number 50. Which of the following is decreased in case of intravascular hemolytic anemia? Huwag kakalimutan. In intravascular hemolysis, huwag pong kakalimutan, depress ang haptoglobin, depress ang hemopexin, at may hemoglobin sa urine. Hemoglobinuria. So, hemoglobin in urine is an indication of intravascular hemolysis. Ano naman yung indication ng extravascular hemolysis? In extravascular hemolysis, there is an increase in unconjugated bilirubin and an increase in urine and fecal urobilinogen. Remember, in intravascular hemolysis, anong hinahanap po natin sa urine? Hemoglobin. In extravascular hemolysis, anong hinahanap natin sa patient's urine? Urobilinogen. So, ano pong mangyayari sa hemoglobin na hindi nag-combine with haptoglobin? Yung iba po nito pupunta sa kidney and will be reabsorbed as hemosiderin. Pero may capacity lang yung kidney natin to reabsorb hemoglobin. Beyond this capacity, ang hemoglobin mag-a-appear sa urine. So, kailan nag-a-appear ang hemoglobin sa urine? Kapag na-deplete na po yung mga available haptoglobin. Correct answer number 50, letter C. Number 51, ang dali naman po nito. Warm autoimmune hemolytic anemia. Ano na nga po yung tinatawag natin na warm reactive antibodies? IgG in nature, they react best at 27 degrees Celsius. IgM antibodies are cold reactive, no? Cold reactive antibodies, they react at room temperature or 4 degrees Celsius. Correct answer number 51, letter B. Number 52, which of the following is associated with decreased ESR? Anemia po, increased ESR, rheumatoid arthritis and chronic inflammation, elevated ESR, increased room temperature, increased ESR. Delay in testing, decreased ESR. Ano nangyayari po dito? Yung mga red cell, nagiging spherocytic. Remember, what is the first stage of ESR? Rouleau formation. For rouleau formation to occur, dapat normal ang shape ng red cell. Yung mga spiro, hindi magpo-form ng rouleau. Kaya walang packing, walang sedimentation. So, correct answer number 52, letter D. Number 53, rouleau formation, stock of coin arrangement of red cell. Huwag pong kakalimutan, ang rouleau formation po, plasma factor. Problema po sa blood bank, bakit? Kasi pwedeng mapagkamalan as agglutination. Kaya nga sa BB to avoid rouleau, anong ginagawa natin? Wina-wash yung mga red cell before testing. Ano pong cause ng rouleau? Elevated plasma globulin, for example, in patient with multiple myeloma, elevated plasma fibrinogen, presence of plasma expander dextran, or kaya sa cord cell, Wharton's jelly. Sa baby to avoid rouleau, anong ginagawa sa red cell? Wina-wash. Paano mo naman po i-differentiate ang rouleau from true agglutination? Ang job of NSS will disperse rouleau formation. True agglutination will remain intact. So, correct answer, all of this. Huwag pong kakalimutan, elevated plasma globulin, elevated plasma fibrinogen, plasma expander, example, dextran, sa cord cell Wharton's jelly are associated with rouleau formation. A drop of NSS will disperse rouleau. True agglutination will remain intact. Correct answer number 53, letter D. Number 54, a recently transfused patient has a 3+ reactive DAT with anti-IgG. Which procedure should be used to identify the attached IgG antibody? Ngayon po yung red cell may attached antibody. Gusto nyong malaman anong nature ng IgG coating the red cell. Ang gagawin po natin dito, paghihiwalayin po natin yung antigen at antibody. Anong tawag po sa step na to? Breaking of bonds between antigen and antibody, elution. Correct answer 54, letter D. Number 55. If a patient has an A2AB type, which of the following statement is true? Pag A2 ka, meron ka lang A antigen, wala kang A1. Kaya po wala po siyang reaction with dolichos biflorus. Kapag A2 ka, dahil wala kang A1, yung mga A2 individual, pwede po silang mag-produce ng anti-A1. So, ano po yung subgroup ng A na pwede mag-produce ng anti-A1 antibody? A2 individual. So, yung A, mali na po to. So, ang A2 po walang reaction with anti-A1 lectin or dolichos biflorus kasi wala po siyang A1 antigen. Wala naman po siyang anti-A2. Wala naman po tayong anti-A2 lectin. So, a patient's serum will react with A1 cell kasi meron po silang anti-A1 antibody. Correct answer, 55, letter D. Just a review, pag ikaw ay A1, meron kang A at saka A1 antigen, which is the reason bakit yung mga A1 individual, may reaction po sila with delicious biflorous. Pag A1 ka po, kakaunti yung H mo kasi majority ng H ay na-convert sa formation ng A antigen. So yung mga A1 individual, meron po silang anti-H. So bukod po sa Bombay, sino po ang producer ng anti-H? Yung A1 at saka A1B individual. Yung A2 individual, meron lang po siyang A antigen, wala siyang A1 antigen, so wala pong reaction with delicious biflorous. Yung mga A2 individual, dahil wala po silang A1 antigen, pwede po sila mag-produce ng anti-A1. So, sa forward grouping, i-differentiate po natin sila sa forward at saka reverse grouping. So, yung A1, sa forward at saka reverse grouping, wala pong problema group A. Pero bakit po may reaction with O cell? Kasi yung mga A1 individual, meron po silang anti-H. Remember, ang phenotype namin, pinakamaraming H antigen, yung O cell, or the group O phenotype, or the group O red cell. Yung mga A2 individual, wala pong problema. Yung forward grouping niya, siya po ay group A. Pero bakit po yung reverse niya bukod sa B cell, may reaction with A1 cell? Bukod sa anti-B kasi yung mga A2 individual ay mayroong anti-A1, which is the reason bakit po may reaction with A1 cell. Yung mga A2 individual, huwag pong kakalimutan. Ngayon, number 56, if the DET positive, what would you expect the RH control to be when doing a weekly test through EHG? Kapag ang red cell ng patient ay DET positive, ang in-expect po natin dito, yung anti-D positive at saka yung RH control positive, both positive. Remember, kabalik rin po nito yung COM cell. Sa COM cells, ang valid test po doon, yung may agglutination. Yung RH control, for our test to be valid, dapat wala pong agglutination. Now, kung DET positive yung red cell, both yung anti-D at saka RH control, parehas pong magpa-positive, meaning ang result po ay invalid. Correct answer, 56, letter B. Number 57, huwag kakalimutan, antigen located on glycophorin A of the red cell membrane, MNN antigen. Huwag kakalimutan, glycophorin B, capital S and small s antigen. What about yung glycophorin C and D? Huwag kakalimutan, ang minor blood group antigen, Gerbich. Glycophorin A, MNN, glycophorin B, SS, glycophorin C and D, Gerbich antigen. Glycophorin A, MNN antigen. Bukod po sa BB, yung glycophorin A pwede na-encounter sa hema. Ang glycophorin A contains sialic acid, which is responsible for the negative charge of the red cell membrane. Kaya nga yung glycophorin A is also known as the MNN, sialoglycoprotein. Correct answer, 57, letter A. Number 58, antigen associated with glycophorin B. Correct answer, B. Pasensya, medyo makulit. Glycophorin A, MNN antigen. Glycophorin B, huwag pong kakalimutan. Capital S and small s antigen. Glycophorin C and D, huwag kakalimutan. Gerbich antigen. Correct answer, 58. 58, letter B. Number 59. An antibody panel has 6-2 plus reactive cell at the EEG phase. Panel testing using enzyme-treated cell show no reactivity. 2 plus po sa EEG, pero negative with enzyme. Huwag kakalimutan. Sa previous discussion natin, natutunan natin yung MNN antigen, at saka yung mga Duffy antigen are inactivated by enzymes. So, hindi po tayo makakadetect ng anti-M, anti-N, and anti-Duffy A, anti-Duffy B using enzyme-treated red cell. So, ano pong possible na sagot dito? 2 plus po sa AHG pero walang reaction with enzyme-treated or BC. Correct answer, anti-Duffy A. Again, hindi tayo makakadetect ng anti-M, anti-N, anti-Duffy A, anti-Duffy B with enzyme-treated red cell. Bakit? Kasi they are inactivated by enzymes. Correct answer, 59, letter A. So, ano po nakita natin dito? Yung mga blood group enhanced by enzyme. Therefore, enhanced din po yung demonstration ng mga antibodies to this antigen. Enhanced by enzyme or AH, Lewis Kid and P1. Ano naman po yung destroyed, inactivated by enzyme, MN at saka Duffy. Hindi po tayo makakadetect ng anti-M, anti-N, anti-Duffy using enzyme-treated red cell. Bakit? Because they are destroyed by enzymes or inactivated by enzymes. Number 60, a group O negative mother gave birth to group O positive baby. Hala! Ang mother po RH negative at yung child niya RH positive. Pag ganito po, postpartum and after delivery, so magpo-perform po tayo ng Rosette test, a screening test for fetal-maternal bleed. Ano po yung positive na Rosette test? More than 6 Rosette for 5 pills, equivalent to a fetal-maternal bleed of greater or equal to 10 ml. Kapag positive po yung Rosette, magpo-perform po tayo ng quantitative test for fetal-maternal bleed. Ano pong halimbawa ng quantitative test for fetal-maternal bleed? Kaya Redbeth test or kaya flow cytometry. Kasi magko-compute na po tayo ng number of Rogam vials. Una po muna, hindi po kagad magbibigay ng Rogam. Magpo-perform po ng qualitative test for fetal-maternal bleed. Ano po yun? Rosette. Kapag positive ang Rosette, tsaka po magpo-perform ng quantitative test for fetal-maternal bleed, 3-hour Betke, at tsaka flow cytometry para makapag-compute po tayo ng number ng Rogam vials. What if negative ang Rosette? Standard practice po na kahit negative ang Rosette, magbigay ng isang vial ng Rogam. So dito po positive ang Rosette, qualitative test, so quanti muna, a 3-hour or flow cytometry to determine the amount of fetal-maternal bleed para makapag-compute po tayo ng number ng Rogam vial. So, what to do next? Correct answer, letter B after ng Rosette, quanti, 3-hour Betke, or flow cytometry test. Correct answer is 60, letter B. Number 61, this is a question lifted from her. A fetal screen ang tinutukoy po dito. Rosette, a qualitative test for fetal-maternal bleed, the Rosette test, on a mother who is group O negative and a child who is group O positive. What course of action should be taken? Remember, pag RH negative si mother, si baby RH positive, magpo-perform muna ng Rosette test. Kapag nag-positive 3-hour Betke or flow cytometry, para makapag-complete po tayo ng number ng Rogam vials. Pero kapag negative ang Rosette test, standard practice po na magbigay pa rin ng isang vial ng Rogam. Kasi ang question po dito, yung sensitivity ng Rosette. So, magbibigay pa rin po kahit negative ang Rosette ng isang vial ng Rogam. Correct answer is 61, letter B. Sana po ma-point natin yung difference ng question sa 60 at saka 61. Sa 60, positive po yung Rosette, kaya nag-perform po ng 3-hour Betke test. Ito po, negative yung Rosette, standard practice, na kahit negative ang Rosette, magbibigay pa rin po ng isang vial ng Rogam. Correct answer is 61, letter B. Number 62. Which class of immunoglobulin binds to basophil and mast cell to mediate immediate hypersensitivity reaction. Ang tinutukoy po dito, type 1, hypersensitivity reaction, the immediate type of hypersensitivity reaction. Anong immune mediator po nito? IgE. Ano pong halimbawa ng type 1 hypersensitivity reaction? Bronchial asthma, food allergy. So pag tinanong po tayo, ano pong immune mediator in bronchial asthma, food allergy? IgE. Huwag pong kakalimutan, kapag pong na-mention yung RIS, regioimmunosorbent test, this is for measurement of total IgE, and RAS for measurement of allergen or antigen specific IgE. RIS for measurement of total IgE, and RAS for measurement of antigen allergen specific IgE. Correct answer number 62, letter C po. Number 63, post-zone. Pag sinabi pong prozone, antibody exists. At pag sinabi namang pong post-zone, antigen exists. Ang prozone at saka post-zone po, parehas po silang false negative. Ano pong pinaka-remedy for prozone? Ang pinaka-remedy po for prozone is serum dilution. For post-zone naman, we can repeat the test after a week. Repeat the test after a week to give time for antibody production. Again, kapag na-mention pa ang prozone, antibody exists. Ano pong pinaka-remedy for prozone? Serum dilution. For post-zone, antigen exists. So, ano pong pinaka-remedy dito? We can repeat the test after a week to give time for antibody production. So, post-zone causes false negative reaction in antibody titer as a result of which of the following antigen exists. Correct answer number 63, letter C. Number 64, prozone is antibody exists, post-zone is antigen exists, parehas po silang false negative, maximum precipitation occurs at which zone? Zone of equivalence. Pag sinabi pong zone of equivalence, antigen concentration equals antibody concentration. Again, maximum precipitation occur in the zone of equivalence. In Australia, double diffusion. Bakit po tinawag na double diffusion? Because antigen and antibody diffuse independently through the medium. May formation daw ng two crosslines. Anong indication po ng two crossline? A two crossline indicates non-identity. Ibig sabihin, the antibody is precipitating different antigen. Correct answer number 64, letter A. So, formation of, ito po, huwag kakalimutan, formation of a smooth curve sa Australian double diffusion indicates identity, meaning the antibody is precipitating similar antigen. Formation of two cross lines, ito pong B, is an indication of non-identity. Ibig sabihin, the antibody is precipitating different antigen. Spur formation, ano pong indication ng spur formation? Now, this indicates partial identity. Ano pong ibig sabihin ito? The antibody is precipitating different antigen but with a common determinant. Number 65, wag pong magkakamali sa passive at saka reverse passive agglutination. Pag sinabi pong passive agglutination yung carrier po dito, coated with an antigen. Therefore, ano pong dinidetect nito? Antibody. Kapag na-mention naman po yung reverse passive agglutination, yung carrier particle po dito is coated with an antibody. yung carrier particle must be coated in a manner wherein yung mga antigen binding site are active and available. Number 65, passive agglutination. Carrier particle is coated with antigen. Agglutination will occur in the presence of the corresponding antibody. Kapag naman na-mention po ang reverse passive agglutination, yung carrier po dito nakakot with an antibody. Agglutination will occur in the presence of the corresponding antigen. Ang tanong po dito, particles coated with an antigen, for example, latex particle coated with an antigen, passive agglutination. Correct answer number 65, letter A. Ito na nga po ito, pag sinabing passive, yung carrier po nakakoat with an antigen, ano pong dinidetect nito? Antibody agglutination will occur in the presence of the corresponding antibody. Pag reverse passive, yung carrier particle is coated with an antibody, it should be coated wherein yung mga antigen binding site are active and available. Agglutination will occur in the presence of the corresponding antigen. Reverse passive agglutination. Number 66, baliktad naman po, antibodies rather than antigen is attached to a carrier particle. Ito na nga po, reverse passive agglutination. Yung carrier po dito, nakukut with an antibody. Agglutination will occur in the presence of the corresponding antigen. Correct answer 66, letter B. Number 67, a patient has prostate-specific antigen level of 16 nanogram per ml. Ang reference po dito, 0 to 4 nanogram per ml. The day before surgery to remove a localized prostate tumor. 1 week after surgery, the serum PSA was determined to be 8 nanograms. So mataas pa rin po by the same method. What is the most likely cause of this result? Kung mapapansin po yung problem taken from a review book, yung second test po for PSA ginawa 1 week after the surgery. So, ang correct po answer po dito, letter C, testing too soon after surgery. Yung PSA has a half-life of almost 4 days and would not reach normal levels after surgery for approximately 3 to 4 weeks. Now, after 3 to 4 weeks, so ang value po nito is 0 nanograms per ml after removal of the prostate or undetectable. So, yung 1 week is too soon. So, i-check ulit after 3 to 4 weeks. Correct answer is 67, letter C.